Ruth and Eva. I'm a little early. I thought I would check out my placement situation. I'm on the porch. And I have no makeup on. And my hair, you should have seen my hair this morning. It was super nuts. So let me know if you can hear me okay. If not, let me know. I don't know why I chose this spot. Like an hour ago, this was a good idea. And I got really busy out here. And now it's hotter than blazes all of a sudden. Like within the last couple minutes. I went to look at my watch. I don't have my watch on. I'm sitting here working on my planner. Somebody asked me if I'm still doing planner stuff. Yes, I am. What time is it? Let's see. Let me let everybody get here because I don't want to irritate anyone. But yeah, I've been working on my planner, so I've got stickers everywhere. Got like, you know, tape stuff everywhere. I don't know. Are you guys still doing your planners? I'll show you mine while we're waiting to chit chat about weight loss and all that good stuff. Here's the planner I'm using right now. I think I've shown you guys this. This is the Recollections planner. And then I went on the Erin Condren website and ordered this. I have a black kitty cat named Moses. You guys have probably seen him in my vlogs. So I went and ordered this cover. Patty is working on her planner. You go, girl. Here's last week. I did nothing. I feel like I did nothing like in my life. I know I was incredibly busy. This is the week my mom had her surgery and I just didn't do anything. So this week I am starting fresh. Do you guys ever go back? Wait, that's not last week. I'm into work. That's July. What month is this? Oh yeah, it was July. Sorry, that was the week before. Does that answer your question? I don't know, I go through cycles. When I was in school, working on my master's degree, I had to have my planner updated. Right now, I have one of these at work, and I am using it every day. I think it's the one I showed you in my vlog. Oh, my hair is really crazy. And I am using that every single day. It has been a lifesaver. It's from Recollections as well, and it's the hourly planner. And every day I'm writing down. I have so many meetings right now and stuff that I really am using it. So I need to go back and fill in August, like make this pretty. And then here's this week. I'm kind of working on it. It's got little llamas. Look at the llama stickers. Aren't those cute? I love it. So now I've got to work on next week. So we'll see. I'm getting there. Whatever. Progress, not perfection. Good morning, Kim and Carrie. Hey, guys. Susan. Yeah, I know, Susan. You kind of go in cycles with the planner. Like one week you do great and you're like, this is beautiful. And then you forget about it. Especially if you've been doing it for a long time. Like when I first got into planners, I was like always working on my planner, always planning my life. I think I got a lot more done, or I don't know if I got a lot more done, but it just seemed like I was doing more because I was planning it. I'm also sitting here looking at the new IKEA catalog. So we're getting ready to do like a revamp on the house because the boys are going to college in 3 weeks. And I have been looking through this. We're not going to do like a huge revamp because it sounds like Judah is going to graduate in December and probably come home. I look really red again. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine this morning. So we're going to kind of reorganize. Like I know we're going to do a lot of closet cleaning out and stuff. And then we were going to change his room into my craft room, but the poor kid, he wants to come and like save some money. He wants to come home for a little bit and save some money because the idea is, Dakota, close your ears if you're on here, is that he's going to get married at some point in the future to her. She watches this, by the way. That's what they're talking about. Okay? Okay. So he wants to come home and not spend like $1 bazillion on rent and save money for that. I'm kind of in Bon Jovi mode. Let's see if I can do something interesting with my hair. No, still looks bad. I don't care. I really don't care. You guys care how I look. Tammy goes, yay! About my hair or Bon Jovi or Judah. let's see. Yolanda says, I'm new to eating planner. What do you include in? Oh, to doing like an eating planner? Girl, I don't even know. I have a new planner that I wanted to start using, but I probably am not going to use it until my birthday month. That has that I think I showed it. It's like a goal planner. I'm probably not going to use it until October because I just don't have time right now to get into all that. So let's. What are we at? 10 o'clock? What time is it? 9:58. Let's give it 2 more minutes because I don't want anybody to think that I'm rude and starting without them. But anyway, I'm using my little. Remember I showed you guys my stickers that my fun subscribers sent to me. Somebody says my curly hair looks cute. Who said that? Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. You gave me a self-esteem boost on a Saturday morning where I'm going to go take a shower in a little bit and we're going to go to Trader Joe's today. And I'm going to vlog what I got at Trader Joe's because you know I'm trying to do vlog every day. I don't know if I'm going to be successful, but I'm trying. Here, hold on. I'm out of frame. Okay. So, if you're here for our first little support meeting, I'm so excited. Look, we'll do crazy hair. I'm so excited that you're here. Say hello. Give me your first name. Tell me what program you're doing. And if you want to share your start weight and what you lost today, cool. If you want to just share if you lost or gained today, if you stayed the same, I am still exactly at 237.0, which just goes to show that last night my run-in with a focaccia bread may not have been the best idea because I had a really good week, but I always kind of retain when I eat bread, especially the night before weigh-in. But we were watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Have you guys seen that? And Guy Fieri went to, this is terrible and I shouldn't be talking about this right now, but he went to some restaurant and they were making these Italian sandwiches with focaccia bread. Is that how you say it? And my husband went to the store and got some and I was dipping it in olive oil. So yeah, I used the rest of my weeklies, but whatever. Okay, so good morning. Let's see if we have any weigh-ins from this morning. Anybody weigh in? Hey, Angie. Angie's doing Weight Watchers Freestyle. That's cool. Veronica's up a couple of pounds. That's okay. Veronica, it'll come off next week. So just hang in there. Smart Points Diva lost a pound. Oh my gosh, she's lost 112 pounds on Freestyle. That is amazing. Congratulations, girl. Give us some tips and tricks. Terry has lost close to 60 pounds. So one of the reasons I wanted to get us all together here in a little support group format is because there are some weight loss rock stars, people that have lost a lot of weight, maintain weight, and they are constantly helping me on my own journey by like chiming in, giving me great advice, cheering me on, and I just feel like that should be available to all of us. And you know, I feel like I'm not really getting that at my meetings right now, so I thought I would just take the bull by the horns and do something a little different and come on here. And I also know, well, first of all, Weight Watchers is expensive. The meetings are expensive. And second of all, not everyone has access to meetings. And so I thought it would be cool to kind of do something for the people out there that want to do more of an online meeting and then also save a little bit of money. I'm currently using the iTrack Bites app. And this week I've been kind of going back and forth. I still have my Weight Watchers app, so I've been tracking in Freestyle, and then like one day I tried Smart Points, like the old Smart Points. One day I tried Freestyle, one day I tried Classic. I don't really know. There were 2 days that I did a little bit of intermittent fasting, which means I just waited 4 hours after I woke up to eat breakfast, just to see. I don't know. I don't know where I'm at, but I am trying. And here's the cool thing. I'm not going up anymore. I'm right at 237. So I have had a gain from stress. And you guys know that stress increases cortisol. Cortisol increases insulin. And insulin makes it very hard for you to lose weight. And so that's why it's really hard for insulin-dependent diabetics to lose weight. It's a hormonal thing. And so I feel like because I've been so stressed, not only am I not eating that great, but I'm retaining. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I am starting a new book. If you guys want to read a book with me that I just think is kind of cool and I've heard good things, I'm going to show you a picture of it on here, I think. Let's see. It's called The Tops. You guys know I used to go to Tops. The Tops Way to Weight Loss. And I just started it. So if you all want to read a book with me, I'm going to mention a few things from the book, and I'm going to put the link down below. I think that it might be kind of useful. I don't know if you guys can see the picture. It may be backwards, but I will put the link. It's The Tops Way to Weight Loss. And the reason I thought this would be kind of cool for us to read is because Tops really focuses on cohort support, which means people going through the same type of issues and supporting each other through them, because you have more empathy for each other when you're going through the same type of battle. And I feel like we all really need support during weight loss. A lot of us don't have support at home or support from families, or I'm very fortunate I have a lot of support at home. I don't think that that was always the case. And growing up, I didn't really know how to take care of myself in terms of my weight or eating healthy or any of that. And I just read a statistic that said that 61% of Americans now are obese, overweight. 61%. So that was kind of shocking to me. And the other article that I read, I'll post it down below, was talking about how the normalization of obesity, sort of this idea of obesity being normal, or you know, kind of the body positivity thing, but more of normalizing plus size, is not benefiting us health wise. And so there's a lot of debate and discussion out there about whether you can be obese and healthy. The science and the evidence show that no, you actually can't be morbidly obese long term and maintain health. And so there's a lot of evidence out there. I don't want to start like a debate online. I am an RN, and I will tell you there's a lot of issues. And so I thought it was pretty disturbing that 61% of us are now obese. But there is power in group healing. There is power in support groups. And if I have a moderator on here, I would love for someone to moderate for me, because usually when I hit the 20-minute mark of this type of thing online, I start getting kind of troll-like behavior. I hate that word. It reminds me of those little troll dolls with the crazy hair. So in reading this book, the first chapter is called The Power of Group Healing. And it talks about how there is a huge role of support in motivation and healing. And the support group basically started in the 1920s. And TOP, which is this group that I really like, Take Off Pound Sensibly, started in 1948. And the reason that support groups work so well is that we look to others in life for life cues. So, I mean, we're all involved in different types of communities and groups in life. You know, I have my church, I have the people I work with, and I look for the way I'm going to live my life in the people around me. And so it's really important when you're trying to lose weight to look for other people that are going through the journey with you. And I think we do that on YouTube for sure. Like, I know I have looked to you guys. I've looked to the YouTube vloggers, but more importantly to me has been my subscribers, and the feedback you guys have given me has been completely invaluable. In fact, I feel like I've moved away from watching a lot of videos to more interacting with you guys, because I feel like I've gotten a lot of wisdom from people that don't vlog. Honestly, there's some great vloggers out there. There's few and far between that are doing Weight Watchers, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more motivation and ideas and support and tips and tricks from you guys weighing in. So that's why I wanted to kind of pull us together. The other, interesting stuff that I read was this idea of social proof. So social proof are the actions of people around you. And studies have shown that the actions of people around you play a part in your own actions. So if you're around positive people, your actions are more positive. If you're around negative people, your actions are more negative. And I really want to be a positive source of inspiration, especially on YouTube, because I have a lot of people watching my channel. Hey, Anita, will you moderate for me, my friend? And, you know, we all know that when you watch a lot of negative news, how do you feel about your life? I know that years ago I had some issues with anxiety and depression, and my counselor at that time really encouraged me to not watch the news because, first of all, he said human beings are not really built to be exposed to all of the news in the world, all of the devastating things that are happening in the world. And so I think it's important for us to have some boundaries and limits on how much of that we participate in. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to mention those couple of things that there's social pressure. Social pressure works on us. This whole idea of rationalizing obesity is not good for us. And I was reading this book and I was thinking about, it's so funny how if you're 50 pounds overweight, you look for people that are more overweight than you so that you can rationalize your own obesity. I don't know if you guys do that, but you'll be out at the grocery store and you'll think, oh, hopefully I'm not as overweight as such and such a person. And then you compare yourself, which is not healthy. And then you rationalize, you're like, oh, thank God I only have 50 pounds to lose, or I only have 10 pounds to lose, or I only have 100 pounds to lose, or, you know, wherever you're at in your journey. And that's really unhealthy behavior. First of all, comparison is extremely unhealthy. And I found myself doing that in my meetings. You know, kind of looking around the room and comparing myself. And, you know, that is definitely self-sabotage right there. To minimize our own weight issue in comparison to someone else's. That's just not healthy. So this book talks a lot about the best way to counter the macro culture of normalizing obesity is to create a microculture where we have hope, healing, support, and motivation. So that's what a support group is. It's a microculture where we can support each other. We don't have to normalize unhealthy behavior, you know, and say, oh, it's okay that you ate the whole cake. Tomorrow's a new day. Well, actually, it's not really okay that Amy ate the whole cake. And I need like real feedback from people that say, Amy, that's not okay, you know, and what led you to that behavior. And so anyway, that's why I really wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. I also, Denise says, yes, it's human nature to compare and it's hard not to do it. Denise, it is human nature, but we can recognize when we're doing that and stop the behavior while we're doing it. And so sometimes it's really hard when I'm online. You guys kind of chime in and let me know, but you're looking at before and after pictures, and I can tend to really get down on myself about comparison. And I will never be a size 2. I'm just not, I'm 5'8", I'm 5'8 and a half, and I'm just not ever going to be a size 2. But then I will look at someone who's a size 2 and really just sort of berate myself and compare, and then I'm like, forget it, I'm just going to eat the Twinkie. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be really careful not to do that. Let's see. Janice Hudson says that she just started on Freestyle and it stopped working for her, and that she's found for her that carbs are not my friend. I was reading this book that I have mentioned to you guys also, and it was talking about how we are all individual, unique, unrepeatable people, and we may have certain sensitivities to stuff. And so, you know, like my mom, for instance, she can't eat MSG, anything that has monosodium glutamate, I believe that's how you say it, MSG. She's really sensitive to it, and so if we go out to a restaurant and she has something like that, she has fibromyalgia, she has a lot of pain, she's up all night, and then she gets really bloated. And that is her own individual thing, you know? And so I'm very sensitive to carbs. I absolutely know that if I eat pizza or a sub or focaccia bread the night before weigh-in, I will have a 1 to 2 pound water weight gain the next day. Other people don't have that issue, you know, and so we do have to kind of look at the composition of our diet. I firmly believe that not all calories are the same, and the calories in, calorie out idea has been proven to not be true. That calories are, it's not just about fuel, and that the composition of what our food is made of is actually very important. That there is more nutritional value, obviously, in an apple as opposed to half of a Twinkie. They may have the same calories, but they're different in terms of composition. So we have to think about all that. So let's see. Smart Point Steve said it is so hard not to compare your journey to others. It can bring a lot of negativity. Absolutely. I totally agree. So let me show you guys kind of what I'm doing right now. I've talked about the iTrack Bites app. I just want to make sure that I show you all. You guys have asked questions. I think you guys all know what this app is. Is that correct? Who's using iTrack Bites? I know you probably already said, but if you're using it, let me know. Who's using MyFitnessPal? Like, I'd really like to know who's using what. And I really hope that, like, after this little meeting of ours, we can look back at some of the comments. Because, so Carrie's using iTrack Bites. Let me go back through some of the comments. Gina says she loves support groups. They set you straight. Absolutely, Gina. I think it's really important to stay plugged in to the weight loss community and to people who have those values. Thank you, Anita, for moderating for me. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to show you. I have a weight loss tab. This is probably going to be backwards, but I will put the link. This is the iTrack Bites app, and you can go in here. So it's free, and then you have to buy like little upgrades to be able to get into certain searches. And then also if you want to use the freestyle aspect of it. Right now I have it set on classic, which is calories, fat, and fiber. And I'm going to do that for today. I wanted to show you all a few things that I found really useful this week besides the book that I was talking about. I'm going to scroll down to you guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking through comments. Reluctant Vegetarian uses Weight Watchers and Lose It. Oh, yeah, I've seen Lose It. Lose It is a great app, so tell us a little bit about Lose It. Carrie's using Fat Secret. I have not heard of that. Very interesting. So there are a lot of people using different things. Janice is using MyFitnessPal and Carb Manager. I've heard good things about Carb Manager. Ira is thinking about going to iTrack Bites. Denise is using the Weight Watcher app. Tanis is using the Weight Watcher app. Debbie's using the Weight Watchers online tracker only. Anne's using Weight Watchers online. So a lot of you guys are doing Weight Watchers online. I signed up for TOPS for a year of TOPS, and I'm really thinking about trying to start a TOPS group in my area. There is not one for 30 miles away from me, and so I need 4 people to start like an actual TOPS group. In my heart of hearts, I would like to go back to TOPS. It's $33 or $34 for the year of accountability. You go, you weigh in, you have a meeting. Someone said that they went to a TOPS group that had a pig pen that you sit in. I've never seen that. I've been to several different TOPS groups. I don't think that that's a positive reinforcer, so I would not ever. I've been on actually the little board of TOPS and the leader before, and I would never have a pig pen for someone to sit in if they gained weight. I think that that's completely counterproductive. So that's weird. Maybe that was years ago, but that's not the usual. It's much like a Weight Watchers meeting where you weigh in. They have incentives for losses. They celebrate the largest losses of the week. You win prizes if you've lost the most for the week. They have conferences. I mean, it really is a cool program. So I'm hoping I can find a couple other people in my area that want to do TOPS. Yeah, Terry, the pig pen thing. Somebody said that I just can't even believe they would ever do that. But I joined TOPS, which is 1 year for $33. That's all you pay. And then they have an exchange program, although you can do any healthy eating weight loss method. So a lot of people were doing Weight Watchers at Tops, but they have a meeting that they have a magazine that they send out. So when I get the magazine, I'll show you guys, and we can talk more about that later. Terry, I'm hoping it was an urban myth as well. So I wanted to show you guys just a couple of things that I thought were kind of cool this week. This is something that Asher got as a graduation present from, I think Dakota gave him this. And I like pasta. I love anything Pampered Chef. I don't know if you guys are like Pampered Chef people. I love it. It makes me happy. But this is a pasta measuring cup, which I had never thought about this. And it's kind of a cool little gadget. This side measures your pasta, and it's your cups here. So like your spiral pastas, those sort of, you know, little macaroni pastas and stuff. This measures that. And then this side is where you put in your, you know, long pieces of pasta. And this gives you the servings. So you take your, you know, spaghetti and you put it in here, or your, I can't even think of other names of pasta right now. This is how tired my little brain is. But I just thought that was so cool. And what a neat thing for, Asher loves pasta. So I thought that was so neat that they gave him a little pasta measuring cup. I don't know that he's taking it to college because his mom might be stealing it. Sorry, Dakota, might be just stealing it for a little bit from him. I love pasta. So I thought that was neat. The other thing someone asked me about, where do I get the fat-free cheese? I get the Borden fat-free singles. I believe these are 30 calories with 0 fat. They do have carbohydrate in them, so if you're carb counting, these are 3 carbs. So 4 grams of protein per slice. So I've been eating these on my sandwiches in the morning. They are processed. If you don't like processed cheese, this is not your way to go. They're gluten-free. I found these in the grocery store. We have a grocery store here called HEB. That's the only place I can find these. I don't know, and they are Simply Filling. So fat-free cheese is Simply Filling. Hey, Relentless Pursuit of Shade, I'm sorry you're late. Ira can't find, yeah, Ira, you were the one that asked me. In Orange County, California, if anyone knows. Ira, go on the Borden website and look at where they sell these in your area. Most companies, you can go on the website and look at distributors. Then you can also go to the grocery store and ask them to start carrying this sort of thing, and they will often do that for you. The other thing I'm loving is this Aldi. This is the avocado salsa. If you are you're a lover of all things Mexican food and you're loving avocados and salsa, I love this stuff. Like, hold on a second. I'm going to scan it for you guys because I can't remember. 1 serving is 2 tablespoons of this. Hold on. Uno momento. And it's so yummy. It is so, so good. So 1 serving, 2 tablespoons, and it's 1 point for 2 tablespoons. Let me see. That someone else put it in the tracker. 2 servings, so 4 tablespoons is 1 smart point. So this stuff is so good. It's at Aldi. Avocado salsa by Good Foods. No artificial ingredients, no added sugar. It has fresh tomatillos in it. It is 20 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 2 carbs, 1 fiber, 0 protein, 1 gram of sugar. Yummy, yummy on everything. I've been eating it on everything. And it doesn't turn brown like guacamole. It doesn't turn brown. The other thing this week that I ate twice was this Northwoods Fire Seasoning. This is from Penzeys. You can go on their website. You can order Penzeys spices. Look in your area. Some places have Penzeys stores, which are divine. Absolutely divine. And when I do my meetup, I'm going to do a meetup over by the Penzeys store. So if we want to go over there, we can. But this has salt, chipotle pepper, Hungarian paprika, telecherry black pepper, garlic, rosemary, thyme, and cayenne. And I have been putting this on my salmon and doing like a blackened salmon. It's a little spicy. It is delicious. It has a little bit of a smoky chipotle and cayenne red pepper. You put it on steak, fish, chops, turkey, chicken wings. It is so yummy. And then my other favorite Penzeys thing this week has been sandwich sprinkle. I think I've talked about this before. This has like a buttery taste to it. It's salt, garlic, black pepper, basil, oregano, rosemary, thyme, and marjoram. And I've been putting it on my avocados, sandwiches, on top of salads. Um, it is divine. So if you have a chance to get the sandwich sprinkle or the Northwoods Fire from Penzeys, highly, highly recommend. And I only use Penzeys spices for the most part. If I run out, obviously, because I have to drive up there to get it, then I use something else. But for the most part, I just love Penzeys spices. I think Fiona over in the UK, one of my regular subscribers and commenters, was asking me if there is an essential oil to help with weight loss. And when she said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about my doTERRA Slim and Sassy. This is supposed to help with cravings. It's supposed to help kind of rev up the metabolism. Sorry, my table just moved just now. It is, let's see, you do 1 drop. It's a metabolic blend. It has lemon peel, peppermint plant, ginger root, and cinnamon bark in it. And I know that you can put, oh, it smells so good. You can put 1 drop in a bottle of water. Of course, you're going to want to use a metal container. You can put 1 drop on your wrists, your pulse points. It's supposed to help with your metabolism, like kind of amp things up and give you energy. And you can also diffuse it. I have used it in the past. I totally forgot about it. So thank you, Fiona, for reminding me. I went and got this out. I'm going to drink it in my water today. I love diffusing it. It really does give you a nice energy boost. And I sell doTERRA. I'll put my link down below if you want to buy it from me. If not, buy it from somewhere else. I don't care. I'm not here to make any money. The other thing that I am completely addicted to, I have an addiction. And it's probably, I don't know, someone said maybe it's slowing down my weight loss. I hope not. You guys tell me what you think. The Dasani drops. This is my favorite flavor, the pineapple coconut. I take this with me everywhere. So at restaurants, if I order water, I put this in my water. It is 0 calories, 0 fat. It says it has natural flavors. And it's produced by the Coca-Cola Company. So, I don't, you know, whatever you need to do to get your water in. I have a problem. I have a problem with this, and I love it. It's so yummy. I do not drink water plain. I just don't like it. If it's super duper cold and it's Fiji water, then I can totally chug that stuff. But Fiji water is so expensive. I think there was something else I was going to show you guys, but I've lost it. I'm sitting out on my porch, and I bet my neighbor thinks I'm crazy. And I have my bunch over here. So, anyway, today's plan, we're going to go to Trader Joe's, do some shopping. I'll put that in a vlog for you guys. Erin says artificial sweeteners, and she has 2 of those in the cupboard. Yes, they do. That does have artificial sweeteners. Anita says that if this is helping me get in my water, she's all for it. Okay, thank you, Anita, because you know I have water problems. I have water problems. Angie loves this stuff too. Okay, so Anne does not think these will slow down my weight loss. I hope not. Let me see. Mary Beatra, where are you going, Mary? Hey, Mary, I don't have anything in my teeth today. Oh, Mary's coming to the meetup. Okay, and Mary, you said Saturday, and because of Mary Vitro and my dental issues, we're going to meet up on Saturday. She knows what I'm talking about. I think that's the day that works best for her. So, Mary, we're going to meet up on, I think it's October the 27th, and we're going to do a little meetup at the, wait, who told me they wanted to meet at the Parks Mall? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names, but someone's recommended the Parks Mall, so we're going to be doing that. Let me look at my calendar and make sure that I'm telling you the right thing. Where is my calendar? Do you guys ever do this with your phone? Like you accidentally get rid of an app and you can't figure out what the problem is? It's really embarrassing when you're talking to a patient and you can't find your calendar on your phone. You're like, you're having surgery and I don't know what day that is. Okay. October 27th is a Saturday. I would like to meet up at the Parks Mall in Arlington. I'll give you guys more information when we get closer. But they have a food court, so I think it'd be fun to meet up in the food court. We can, that way we don't have to like make a reservations. And then if there's only 5 of us, that's cool. And if there's 10 of us, that's cooler. I don't know. We'll meet up for lunch, have lunch, hang out, chit chat, walk around the mall. And then there is a Penzi Spices near the Parks Mall. There's also a Michael's. We could go to Michael's. So I think it'd be fun to do a little meetup, have lunch, and then go do a little shopping if you guys want to. We could go to Michael's. We could go to Penzi's. There's like a World Market there. I don't know. If there's a lot of people, that might be really weird. But if there's just like 10 of us, I think it's totally doable. So let me know if you want to do a meetup on October 27th. It'll be me and Mary Vitro. Mary, I will have brushed my teeth that day, so we'll be in good shape. Let me see. Everybody's liking my Bon Jovi here. Thank you. Let's see if there's any other comments before I go. So yeah. What are your goals for the week? I want to know. What is your plan for today in this moment? So in this moment, I have to track my breakfast. If you've not tracked, I'm tracking every day for the month of August. So far, I'm 100% tracking. I have tracked. I'm very proud of myself because I really had gotten off tracking. I would be like, oh, I'll track that when I get home, or oh, I'll track that later. And then I just wouldn't do it. And then I would eat myself into the ground. So this week I've done great on tracking. So today for me is tracking and then getting my water in, and then getting some, meal prepping done. We've already done our meeting. So we went to our meeting this morning. I weighed in this morning, 237. I don't have any weight loss goals at this point because you guys know I've had some really good feedback from you guys about just trying to maintain, and for right now, I'm not trying to push myself to lose like 5 pounds right now. I would like to get back into the 20s by my birthday. Like I'd love to be back to 229 by my birthday. But more importantly, I don't want to gain any more weight. And we are past my new job, my promotion. You guys know, you guys have life stuff too. Please feel free to share your own life stuff. I'm not the only one dealing with life stuff. And my life stuff is positive. It's just creating some stress. So I have a promotion. I'm past that. My mom's surgery, I am past. Next up is getting the boys off to college. So that happens in a couple of weeks. My youngest is going away to college. My oldest is going back for his last semester. And I have been doing shopping and TJ Maxx and Big Lots. We have to do some of that today too, trying to get Asher outdoor. And then my brother is moving here in a month. So he moves here from Maui. So that will be another big change for us, is getting him, moved here. And of course I have my 46th birthday coming up, which is a cool thing. So lots of stuff going on. We all have lots of stuff going on. And so, it could be positive, it could be negative. It's life. We still have to take care of ourselves. We have to stay in orbit. The t-shirt thing, someone asked how to order. I haven't made them yet. The t-shirts are kind of an issue because it's going to be a couple $100s to actually get the t-shirts. So I'm trying to figure out how best to do that. I don't know that I want to buy a couple $100s of t-shirts and then have nobody buy t-shirts. And then I'm stuck with like all these, stay in orbit t-shirts, and then I'll have to like make like quilts out of them and give them away to you guys, or I don't know. There's ways that you can like take t-shirts and crochet them into scarves and stuff, like you do strips. What am I talking about? I'm trying to think of ways I could recycle the t-shirts if I'm stuck with 200 t-shirts. So that's my thought process on that. I am going to try to figure that out for you guys. So we have the design. We've settled on the design. I just have to, if I ever get a check from YouTube, that might be a good time to invest, buy the t-shirt so that you guys can pick up t-shirts. Ooh, something bit me. Anyway, that's the t-shirt story. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Do pre-orders. I could do pre-orders. Let people pre-order. Let me think about it because, oh, cool guys. Okay, so if we did pre-orders, I would need to know, because I think you can order sizes, but you can't order uneven amounts of sizes. So you can order like 25 2Xs and 25 1Xs and 25 extra larges. So I'd have to get to that number before I can do it. So hi Dakota. Yay, Dakota's on here. Dakota, did you see that I'm stealing your pasta cup thing? The one that you gave to Asher? Okay, so we'll talk about t-shirts later. Dakota, are you going to come to my meetup? I hope so. Dakota, I'm going to try to get Dakota and Judah to come, but they're going to be in school, so it might be tricky. But Dakota actually might be in that area at that time. We'll see. I had one other thing. Oh, Dakota and Judah and I are doing a cook with me collab this week. It is going to be a healthy meal for going back to school, but we're going to focus on college students. So Dakota and I are, I just came up with like a Brangelina nickname for Judah and Dakota. Dakota and I are going to get together and do like a little collab at the end of the week. So watch out for that. I'm still going to try to do weekly check-in, or not weekly, weekly meetings with you guys, but daily check-ins. Now I'm not making any sense because I'm rambling. Bye, guys. Thanks for being my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning and supporting me. I hope that this was kind of fun for you all. Look to see how group Weight Watchers over 50 does for ordering t-shirts. Oh, thank you, Ruth. That's a good idea. I will check that out. Let me just make sure there's no other questions. Dakota says she's going to go to the meetup, right, Dakota? That'd be so fun. Ruth said, nice meeting. So yeah, let me know what you all want for a meeting. We can definitely share our weigh-ins on here and our goals for the week. Please post your goals for the week. I want to hear what you guys are going to do this week to further your journey in weight loss. It's really important to have goals. You want short-term and long-term goals. So the short-term for me today is tracking. Long-term for the week is to stay on program to track and then be back here on Saturday for a 10 o'clock meeting. Anita, did you have a game this week? I just saw somebody say, sorry, Anita. Hi, honey. Want to come say hi? Yep, Dakota says that Parks Mall is near her, so she's going to come to the meetup. Are you going to come to our meetup in October? Look, he took a shower. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
This is my honey. I don't know if y'all have officially met, but you're leaving.
I'm leaving.
Oh, he's going to the church to turn the air conditioning on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he goes over to the church. That's what he does full time, and he goes over there in the morning to turn the air on and get ready because he's got services tonight and tomorrow morning. So he is not trying to lose weight. He's currently fasting. So we're in a fast period right now. So he is working the fast and doing his stuff. So, all right, guys. Gail, I'm glad the meeting helped. Hang in there, Gail. Okay, let's just do this. Let's keep going. Don't ever give up, you guys. Stay in orbit, everyone. Ira, thank you. I said hi to him from you all. Gina says her goal this week is to be accountable by filming, and she tends to hibernate. I know, Gina, isolating ourselves never helps us, but I get it. Especially when I'm not doing well, I just want to hide, and that's always a signal to me that I need to stay in orbit. Check in with your support group. We're here to support you. I know on Gina's channel, she's a ton of people supporting her. She has her own little cohort of people that really love her and support her. So yeah, stay connected to them, Gina. We need each other in this. So Jen's going to get back to the gym. Jen, I know when your kids are back in school, it's a lot easier to take care of yourself and get to the gym. So yeah, do it. You can do it. Any other? Have a super week, Susan Horton. Jerry, you're welcome. Jerry Lynn. Lise? Oh, I love that last name. Thank you, Jerry. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Stay in orbit. Drink your water. Drink your water. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you on the vlog. I'm going to vlog today, and I'll put it up tonight. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye.